Hi parents, my name is Demetria and I'm a virtual and in-person piano instructor in the Bay Area of California. And I love teaching beginner piano students, especially younger kids, ages 4 and up, and some adults who would also love to learn. My specialty is with younger students, and I really appreciate helping a student learn how to play the piano at the very early stages when they're just getting started and just being introduced to this beautiful instrument. So one of the things that I get, a lot of questions that I get every week, and one of them is, do you as a parent have to know an instrument or be familiar with how to play the piano in order to better help your own student when they're practicing at home? And of course, my answer is going to be no. You do not have to know how to play the piano in order to really be able to help your student. You also don't even have to be a musician. You just need a couple of things, and I'm going to share that with you right now. So one of the things that is important to remember is that your student really just needs you to be there for support and encouragement. You don't have to know a single thing about music in order to raise a musician. And so what I'd like to say is that your role is simply to be there to encourage your child and to build a routine in their schedule that allows them the opportunity to practice at the instrument. It's my job as a teacher to ensure that they're making progress with the instrument. My check-ins throughout the week, my notes for their homework so they know what to practice and how to practice it. That's what works for them. And so that's what you'd be paying a teacher like me to do, to help support your student in the technical things of piano. But as a parent, my only expectation is that you would encourage them to make the time in their schedule to practice and to just be there for them if they have a question and say, hey, maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna ask Mrs. D. And I'm gonna be there for your student to support them through that bit of a struggle that they might be having. And then you're there to encourage them with the motivation to practice for a few minutes every day. So here are a couple of things that you can do as a parent to help your students. And I'm speaking to parents right now, but also if you are a piano teacher and you need some tips for parents, then this could be super helpful as well, to just pass this along to anybody that could benefit from this. And the first thing is just reminding your child when it's time to practice. And so if you build that into the schedule and into their routine, it just becomes obvious that it's time to get on the piano now. It's 5:30 and I don't have practice today, or I don't have lessons today, so now it would be time to practice. So I always recommend factoring in that time that they would be at lessons, that they could use maybe 10 or 15 minutes of that time every single day, the same time slot, to practice. And of course, everybody's schedule is different. Kids are in after school lessons and after school, events and activities. So I get it, our schedules are full and packed with different things throughout the week. However, just finding that time is really what's important, and making it part of the family routine is going to help so much. So just no excuses, just don't even allow it. Just say, hey, this is the time that we are at the piano every day from 4:30 to 4:40, or from 6:10 to 6:25, or whatever that is. And again, it's not all day, it's just a short time slot, but they need to factor that in. So before, we have dinner, before we have dessert, before you go out and play with your friend, before you get on that video game, you're gonna do 10 minutes, 15 minutes of piano, and then you're released to go and do what you wanna do. So that's kind of how we need to factor in our piano teaching time, especially in this day and age where kids are just so super busy, and also not really wanting to focus on anything after school when their brains are already fried. We need to factor that in anyway so that they build it into their routines. Another thing you can do as a parent is just listening. Stand by and listen to them as they play their song, and encourage them and help them to be motivated to play it again, try it again. What did your teacher say on this part? Okay, let's remember to do that. And just kind of scaffolding their experience as they practice. And then not just sort of giving them a lecture, but really being there to kind of clap for them and congratulate them when they've gone through a piece. And even when they're struggling to get through the piece, that you're there to say, hey, you can do this. Try it again. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Try it again. Right? And just really being there to motivate them to keep going and don't let them give up. That goes into my next step, which is to celebrate small improvements. So any little bit of improvement that they're making where they were struggling at one point and now they can actually play that entire C scale, congratulate them, celebrate it, make a big deal out of it. It really is an accomplishment. So everything that they do in piano that they're able to learn and show you that they've learned it is an accomplishment. So we want to celebrate that. And then lastly, encourage them when something is difficult. We've already kind of gone through that. But again, when things are difficult, we want to help them to keep going and not give up. So I believe that kids are a lot more responsive to making improvements and quicker when their parents are around, when they're listening, when they're watching, and they feel more motivated to do the work because they know mom and dad or somebody that loves me is really keyed in on what I'm doing here. So another thing you can do is ask them questions, like even if you were sitting right there in the lesson with them, you can say, what did you learn in piano lessons today? Can you show me? And then that helps them to be able to prove to you that they did indeed learn something in piano lessons. So if you're ever worried about not being musical enough for your piano student, just know that your encouragement is the most valuable thing that you can offer your child. And together, you and I, will help your child to just grow in their musical abilities, their gifts, and their love for music. So thank you so much for watching. I'll have more videos like this with encouragement for piano parents, piano teachers, and those watching who just need a little support along the way in their journey of piano lessons. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video like this one. Please hit subscribe and like and comment in the comment section below and let me know what your thoughts are and if you have any questions or suggestions for another video. Until next time, bye.